Hello Wolfden, my name is Voltoneld and welcome back to Lightfall. Last episode we completed all 5 of the trials before we can enter the city, because the Kamloops like to make things complicated. So, we have the final crystal over here. I don't know what's gonna happen once we place it down, so let us prepare for the worst.
The empty streets of the capital were suddenly engulfed by a flash of bright light. Silhouettes materialized all around us.
Oh dear.
An Eternium ambush.
Oh
My
dear.
heart sank when I recognized her. Luxana appeared before us, leading the enemy. Glancing at the boy, I realized that he was equally shocked by this turn of events. She accused us of being unable to see the light in her actions, and said that the Kamloops' fate was now taken care of. And since we refused to surrender to Eternium, she would have no choice but to deal with us herself. Luxana unleashed a powerful nova. I instinctively lunged forward and wrapped my wings around the boy. I refused to let another pupil down. A fitting end for the last night owl. It was the other celestial gods who saved us from being reduced to cinders. But in my case, the damage was already done. Up against 4 divinities, Luxana was forced to retreat. She claimed that she had delayed us long enough and vanished. Incapacitated by her powerful attack, Firas, Shin, and Orlog were in no condition to keep going. From their investigation, only one place could host Eternium's base. It was up to Nox and him alone to free the Kamloops and face Luxana. And to do it, he would have to venture into the unknown depths, a place whence none ever returned.
Oh dear. The giant's mouth. Okay. Act 4. I did not see that one coming. That Luxana was the one who led the Eternium armies. Now, I could see it as, yes, she feels like she's completely misunderstood. But there is a part of me currently hoping that that is not actually Luxana's free will doing that. Like, we saw a meteor crash down and spread those crystals in one of the earlier levels of the game.
Which might actually have just been part of the Eternium invasion, come to think of it. What better way to spread those crystals than to fling them away with large war machinery?
Could it be that Luxana got infected by some of those crystals? Maybe, and thus is acting the way she is? Like, that could be a possibility. And I'm hoping that might be the case, but either way, it's not looking good, and we have to face this. Go into the eternal depths and stuff like that. No one returned. Well, maybe Paddlewood returned. Maybe. But there's a big question how we're gonna get through this. Because my skill is really not that great. I fear death is around every single corner. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not making me feel safe. Not at all. Oh, what? What is that? Let's prod it with a cube. Nothing happens. Okay. What are you? You're just wildlife? Okay, that is ever so slightly weird. Makes sense for there to be normal wildlife here, but still.
I couldn't leave a fool like you on his own, so I asked Lady Firas to link our minds using her fireflies. I might still be able to assist you somehow.
That is very helpful, and that explains the fireflies. Well, Strix, you may not be here in person, but let's do this together, nonetheless. And do this safely. So I do not know what is awaiting me around every single corner. And I know there are 3 journal pages hidden here. That's a big creature in the background. He's dead, luckily. Wait, I can destroy those things? The small plants I can destroy, apparently. Oh. Is it a good thing for me to be destroying these things? I'm not sure. Okay. I'm gonna do this.
This is the giant's mouth. No one truly knows how deep it goes because, well, no one ever came back to tell.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we're here, going deeper and deeper into this hellhole. Should be a good thing. Fun times for the entire family. Okay, anything up there that I might be missing? There is something, and I'm not gonna reach it like that. I'll take that checkpoint. How am I going to reach that? Just need a bit of a jump boost. And from here, I might be able to make it. Yes, perfect. Haha. Now show me. That does not look good. Oh, that really does not look good. Really does not look good. Oh dear. This is gonna be something I'm gonna have to deal with this entire time. And going back might be a little bit more difficult. Please be safe, please be safe, please be safe. Thank you. Okay, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Oh. The fact that we die in one single hit remains troublesome. January 17. That's a long time after. Or at least decently few weeks. After 2 weeks traveling up north, we had finally reached the unknown depths. The outskirts of the forest, usually so luxuriant and full of life, was silent and deserted. It was as if the dwellers of Numbra knew not to approach this place. We were greeted by a desolate horizon, stony peaks and rocky soil as far as the eye could see. Not to mention all these strange holes in the ground. Some were small enough to fall into, and some others could fit in our entire ship. We discovered one hole that was much, much bigger than all the others. What could cause such a big hole? I honestly had no idea, but it looked like the gaping mouth of a giant, ready to swallow us deep underground. And this is exactly where I decided we would go. If something truly inhabited the unknown depths, it was bound to be down there. I told Ashen and his warriors to set up a security perimeter around the hole's entrance as we would rest there for the night. I felt like we had to be very cautious around here. We kept hearing strange vibrations coming from the depths, and it made me feel uneasy. Surprisingly, it was Isan who cheered me up. She came to my tent as I was thinking about our next move. "You seem worried. That is uncharacteristic of you," she noted. It's nothing. I'm getting worked up over anything nowadays. Our journey in Numbra has been long and gruesome. I feel tired, I answered. She touched my hand and smiled. "Believe in yourself. As your second in command, I wouldn't have followed anyone else on this mission. You did your best with the hand you were dealt with." This was all I needed to regain my composure. I was ready to investigate the unknown depths. Tomorrow couldn't come soon enough. Yeah, and we're about to follow in your footsteps.
I humbly suggest that you stay away from the walls.
Yeah, I would have imagined something like that. Don't worry, Strix. Definitely noticed that. And that bird, bat, thing was a lot bigger than the rest. Hi. Yeah, please no. Don't bother me. Secrets. And something up here. Could I have gotten in here before? Maybe. Speedrun. Drop in there before the rock falls. Like there. That is all speedrun material. You can get past those areas really quickly, and this is so gonna break. Right? No? Nothing? Okay. Perfect. Oh. Don't. You dare. Oh. I am getting myself into stuff which I don't know if I want to go yet. Come on. There's still something to the right, or to the left in this case. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, that's what I mean. That's where I want to go. Might be speedrun material. Ooh. How far back am I? All the way over here? Okay, that's also speedrun material. You need to make sure you don't drop into stuff like that and that. I'm making this a whole lot harder for myself, aren't I? Definitely. And I keep making the same mistakes. Sounds like something for me. Okay, take it easy. Ignore the bloody birds. Okay. This is where I need to be. Aha. So, what do we have? Secrets. Okay. Teach me of your people, please. Thank you. Now, let's bring this back, safe and sound, if I can make it. I mean, the thing never fell, right? No. So, should I bring it back to the top? Maybe. That would be the safe solution, I imagine. Yeah, that... Oh, no. Do not fall. Do not fail. Bring it back safely. There we go. We had been descending into the depths of the earth for a week now. Tied with a rope, we slowly made our way down into the darkness in pairs. Thankfully, I had always been a pretty good climber, so I wasn't doing too bad. But the same couldn't be said for the rest of the crew, which made our progress very slow. Along the way, we would rest and sleep on the occasional plateaus across the cavern walls, when they were big and stable enough. The constant rumbling had not stopped. On the opposite, it increased as we kept going down. Even the walls were shaking at times, making it an even more tedious matter. The night owls were definitely not lying. Something was wrong with this place, and I was the fool who had to find out what it was. I could see the exhaustion and frustration spreading amongst the crew. Eventually, we made our way down to another one of these rock plateaus. As we sat down to rest, we heard a loud crack and a part of the cliff fell off. Ashen and his rope partner would have fallen to their death if they had not reacted in time. After I helped him up, he burst out in anger. "I've had enough of this nonsense. We've all had enough battlewood. How long are we going to continue this folly?" "I agree. Let's get out of here. I don't want to die in a place like this," his partner said. "I don't like this any more than you two, but it's either that or we come back to the night owls empty-handed," I argued. "To hell with those damned owls. Eternium will crush them with ease if it comes to this, and I will make sure to lead the charge myself," shouted Ashen. That doesn't sound like a smart thing to do, though. It was Isan who stepped in to stop the madness. She knocked some sense into the group, and, as an Eternium fellow, they respected her enough to listen. She was definitely one of my last supporters, but as the captain, I sometimes had to make decisions that would not please the majority. That is the main thing with being a leader. You sometimes have to do things that will not sit well with the rest of the entire group, and sometimes you just have to do it. And that is the difficult thing of being a leader. Okay, these plateaus stay alive for a long time. That is good to know. I still don't fully trust them, but we'll have to do. Anyway, let's continue. We have a way down to go, and lots of bad stuff to deal with. Yeah, not liking it that much. Okay. Oh my, wait, what? No. How? Is that speedrun material? Looks like it, because I can't get there. Which begs the question, what is next? Ooh, hi. I see you. I will free you. If you give me a moment. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, I see a checkpoint. And this is a very bad position to be in right now. But I will manage. Perfect. Okay. We're looking for one more journal. And anything that could possibly be hidden here. I don't think there is much left. No, it doesn't look like it. I think we've done everything we can do here. So let's safely make our way further down.
The darkness grows thicker with every step you take. But nothing to slow down the shadow trickster, eh?
Nope. Definitely not. And I see you. How the hell am I going to reach you? Oh dear. Can I... How? How? How am I... I can't do that. Right? How can I get over that? That is a tiny ledge. Or tiny area. I can't do that. Oh, but I have to. I want to. Oh, this is gonna take a few attempts. And my jumping needs to be on point. Either we need to learn something new, or we should be able to make that. How? Oh. Oh my god, I am a fool. I am an absolute fool. I can turn those things off temporarily. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh, what? Wait. What? What just happened? What killed me? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's deadly. Are those crystals? But totally transparent? Oh, bloody hell. That might not be a good thing. That might not be a good thing. Okay, turn you off. I'm bringing this back. Come on. I want to know the rest of Paddlewood's journey. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, come on. Coming down here was a mistake. It was a huge mistake all along. We eventually found out what the cause of the strange vibration was. In fact, it found us. Yesterday, as we descended into this endless pit to the confines of the earth, the rumbling got louder and the cavern wall started to shake like never before. Suddenly, a giant worm emerged from the wall, right in the middle of our group. In my stupor, I almost let go of my rope. The giant worm then turned around in mid-air and returned headfirst into the wall, creating another tunnel as his thick body destroyed the rocks all around us. The wall was shaking with the worm's every movement, making it incredibly hard not to fall. Still paralyzed by surprise, the worm reappeared once more, this time charging straight at two of Ashen's henchmen. They had no time to react and no place to hide. They were swallowed whole as the worm flew through the air once more before diving back into the wall. We had to get out of there as we would all be eaten alive, that much was certain. Stuck on the cavern's wall, we were easy prey. Everyone get to the tunnels, now! I instinctively ordered. At this point, hiding in the tunnels would be a better choice than standing still in plain sight. The worm emerged once more and almost caught my foot. We managed to get to one of the tunnels and hid in silence, shaking in our boots. The worm kept emerging for a while before it got bored and eventually went away. Either it had eaten enough, or it had lost our track. After that, we met the rest of the group in another tunnel and sat there, in silence. If looks could kill. I knew the crew was blaming me for this. As the captain, it was my idea to come here. I was responsible for the loss of two of our men. As the group tried to get some rest, I prayed to the celestial gods and whispered they heed my plea. I needed them more than ever, for they were our last hope. Yeah, I'm not even sure the celestial gods, aka partly me, is capable of helping out with that, because that does not sound like a good thing. Definitely not. Oh, stuff is really getting more and more dangerous. Can we turn these off too? Yes, we can. Good to know. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode over here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Have a very nice day, and remember, have fun.
The Eternium invasion still brings up a lot of questions. They kill and capture, but what is their end goal? And with the strength of a celestial god by their side, stopping them is going to be an issue.